Hey, what is up, everybody? It's Novakane Omega, representing Each Nine Teach Nine, Soul Trust Records, and Crumb TV. I'm here today with another business video for you guys about SEO. You know what I mean? It is, where's my banner? It's National Black Business Month, I was told this morning. So we want to celebrate that with another business tutorial. My video is for business people that's trying to set it off. You're trying to do something better with yourself. You're trying to do something better with your time online. You're trying to make sure that everything you do online exceeds and excels and everyone's paying attention. And the way to get people to do that is with SEO. Now, in addition to making money with SEO, you can just gain followers. You could get more people liking your posts, more engagement, everything. But SEO is at the crux of all business. If you really want to be seen, if you want anyone to care about what you're doing, if you want anyone to care about your business at all, you have to have a working understanding of SEO. And even if I were you, even if I had money, I wouldn't pay anyone to understand SEO for me. I would learn it myself. So if you keep watching this video, you're going to learn about SEO. I'm going to teach you how to make money and how to just do a better job. Even if you don't blog, even if you don't care about SEO, you're online right now. You're probably going to post something today. And 9 times out of 10, you can benefit from knowing a little bit, at least, about SEO. Okay. So who am I? I'm Novakane Omega. What are my credentials? Why do I feel confident that I can talk to you guys about SEO today? Well, everyone who knows me knows I'm a freelancer. I design websites. I'm a graphic designer. I'm an artist, illustrator, whatever. I designed this hat. I made this shirt. I designed all my tattoos. I made these earrings. I made this jewelry. I believe in making things, and I believe in self-sufficiency. In today's times, especially during COVID-19, self-sufficiency is everything. Knowing how to do something for yourself and not having to rely on another person to show you how to do it or to help you do it. That's really what it is. Okay. So back to this SEO. How do I know about SEO? What are my credentials with that? So my main credentials is that I've been able to rank all kinds of articles and to rank our website, soultrustrecords.com. I've been able to rank that incredibly with SEO, with the knowledge of how to use words and simple key phrases and links and stuff. I've been able to get a lot of traffic to our website, which I'm going to show you a little bit later. I've already done a video about how to make money blogging, and I talked about SEO in that. This particular video, we're going to talk only about SEO. Now, for those of you who are joining in, say peace to me. I'm seeing people coming in. Don't forget to comment, like, and share before you leave. Please ask me a question if you have any questions. Okay, so let's get back to this SEO. All right, so I've been able to rank a lot of websites using not websites, but web pages using SEO. In a lot of places in the first slot on Google out of millions and millions of search results. Okay, and I'm not doing it as a fluke. It's something that I know how to do on tap. So I'm teaching you how to do that so that you could get more attention to anything that you do. Now, does it have to be for your website though? Nah, fam. Is you online right now? Is you a internet person? Are you on social media? Do you post anything and you want more people to see it? You need to learn about SEO. I hate when I look at people's posts and they will have a good post, but no one saw it because they didn't put any hashtags. They didn't label it. There ain't no title. It ain't nothing for a person to be able to find it beyond that person's friend base. So in business, you want to attract people that don't know you already, as well as satisfying the people who do. Okay. So I've learned how to do that, and I'm trying to teach that to y'all. Okay. So I study marketing. I study branding, small business development, and stuff like that. That's what I spend my spare time doing. And that is my love and my passion. That's good knowledge. What's up, Decimus? You know what I mean? Let them know. That's right. That's my passion. Okay. But another thing I care about is I care about the underdog. I care about people who are out here doing it by themselves. I care about self-sufficiency. I care about small businesses, and I definitely care about Black businesses. Okay. So I see a lot of us with excellent products floundering around out here, not knowing how to get anyone to see the products, how to get anyone to buy the products, how to build any kind of brand ambassadorship or anything around their products or around what it is that they're doing. What's even worse, though, is people who are just online. They're not selling anything or anything. They're just online all day on social media, wasting their precious time. Y'all, time is money. Stop wasting it. It's more valuable than money. Why is time more valuable? Why is time more valuable than money, Nove? Because you can't get time back, silly. You can't get time back, can you? You can get money back. Money is like water. I mean, it's everywhere. You know, if you start cracking the code, you can get money overnight, but you can't get time back. If you mess around and click around on Facebook until your ass is old and you ain't getting nothing out of it, that's on you. So what I'm here to do, I like Facebook, I like Instagram, but I also hate Facebook and I hate Instagram. It drains my energy, it drains my time, but it's a necessary evil in the world of business. And since we know this, family, we're going to learn how to better use our time. We're going to learn how to make money or followers or engagement or whatever it is you're trying to get with SEO. So how did I learn about SEO? I learned about SEO from blogging and studying marketing. Okay. We run a record label. How to get our artists, more attention, how to get more attention on things that we write and things that we do, things that we put out has been my specialty. Okay. But not only that, I'm an illustrator, I'm a graphic designer. So that kind of stuff goes hand in hand anyway with marketing. Okay. So who is this video for? Let's talk a little bit more about that. So do you want to learn more about business? This video is for you. Are you a small business? This video is definitely for you. Hell, are you a big business? It's still for you. Are you a brand builder? Are you wanting to build more authority online, build more authority in your brand? Do you want to build more of a niche and build more of a tribe online? Every time you go live or every time you post something, you have certain people who show up because they trust your brand and they look at you as an authority. This video is for you. So you might be like, well, okay, I didn't know SEO had anything to do with any of that. It has everything to do with all of that. All right. Yeah, I mean. Who else? Do you have a product, baby? Is you selling a product? This video is for you. You want people to see it, right? You want people to buy it, right? Not just your friends, right? You want people who don't know you to buy your product. Do you know the person who made up the Nabisco company? No, you don't. Is you still gonna buy some Nabisco of cereal? Yes, she is. Do you know the Nestle nigga? No, you don't. Are you still gonna buy a Nestle Crunch? Yes, you are. Okay, so you don't have to know somebody to trust their brand and to have that brand run across you and have you engage with it. You engage with people and brands and stuff you don't know every day, all the time, and it's because of SEO that they were able to get your attention. Very important. Okay. We're about to get into it. I believe in actionable steps. So I'm about to show y'all exactly what to do to free stuff you can do to just build and build and build on everything that you have going on as a business person. Okay. So are you a marketer? You got to know about SEO, period. Okay. Do you want passive income? SEO is your friend. If you want passive income, SEO is your friend. All right. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Social media. Then this is everybody. Did you turn on your computer today and come on social media? Yes, you did, because you're watching the video right now. You're watching my video, right? So yes, you did. You turned on your computer and you used your thumb and you scrolled down on that phone for a couple of hours, didn't you? Did you make any money? 9 times out of 10, you didn't. Okay. So if you didn't make money, you want to at least make some followers or something. Do not spend all your time up here posting over and over. I see this all the time. Somebody spamming up the feed because they're addicted to posting. You have to understand social media is addictive. So it's designed to keep you up here all the time. So you're scrolling down. But Facebook especially is a business platform and it's a businessman's best friend. You could become a millionaire using Facebook. Okay. And I'm working on my millionaire thing right now. You know what I mean? But we're going to talk about that another day. Okay. So anyone who posts anything at all can benefit from knowing about SEO. Okay, so questions or comments, make sure you throw them in there, like and share and all that stuff before y'all leave. You know what I mean? I know y'all are busy. Okay, so how can I make money with SEO? So first of all, what is SEO? What does it stand for? Okay, simply evolved octopus. No, saturated, evenly open. You know what I mean? I don't know. Secret. Evolutionary, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't stand for none of that. It stands for search engine optimization. Okay. Sexual edible opus. We're going to learn about that today. No, we're going to learn about SEO, search engine optimization. Okay. That's what it stands for. What does that mean? Novakane, search engine optimization. Ooh wee. So what? What am I going to do? I'm going to go in and optimize some kind of search engine? That sounds fancy, don't it? Hell no. That's not what it means. When you're online, everything you engage with online has a search engine. Okay. Back in the day, the old school search engine was called a telephone book, right? The Dewey Decimal System. That was your search engine. Your ass wanted to look at a library book, then you need to know your alphabet, because that was SEO back in the day. But now we have this thing called Google. Google is responsible for keeping track of the billions and billions and billions of articles and pages that people create every year, the millions of articles and everything that people create every day. How does Google know when to show, what to show, when to show it, and who to show it to? It doesn't. It has a search engine whose job it is to figure out where to show things and where to put things. How does that benefit you? That benefits you because if you know the secrets of how that works, then you can control whether or not you get seen or not. You, instead of you just floundering around and hoping that people like your post, you don't have to do that, fam. You can type certain stuff and do certain stuff. Free stuff. Stop leaving money on the table. Did I do a banner for that? I should, because I hate that. Let's not leave money on the table. You know, let's not waste our time, hours and hours of time, and then we didn't make no money, or we didn't make no followers, and we didn't get no likes. Okay. Don't keep posting every 5 minutes and you notice that you're only getting 3 likes per post. You're wasting your valuable, precious, beautiful time, small businessman. Okay. You know, am I lying? You're wasting your time, right? All right. So let's keep going. So that's how SEO relates to you. The fact that when you go on Facebook and you type in something, Facebook has to decide what they're going to show you. So you want to know more about, I always use this example. You want to know more about vegan cupcakes. You type in vegan cupcakes. What is Facebook going to decide to show you first? What is it going to show you second? What is it going to show you third? Wouldn't you like for Facebook to show your article every time somebody wrote type vegan cupcakes? Wouldn't you like for Google to show your website every time somebody type vegan cupcakes and you sell vegan cupcakes for a living and that's how you feed your family and put your kids through college? Yeah, you want your article to be at the top, right? Okay, so SEO, baby. Same with Instagram. You ain't put no hashtags under none of your posts, and you want people to find your post, and you can't figure out why no one's finding it. You can't figure out why nobody is clicking on it. Nobody's liking it because they don't know it's there. Because outside of your friends, there's no way for anyone to find your stuff on Instagram unless you hashtag it. Other than that, only your friend base will be shown your post, and Instagram ain't even gonna show all of them. So if you got 1,000 friends, out of that 1,000, they're gonna show like 10% of those people. If that, based on how active you are online and whether you hashtagged it or not. They're not, no one else is going to be able to find it. You're never going to make the explore page if you don't understand SEO. Okay. So let me keep going. All right. So how does SEO work? I said a little bit about that a minute ago, but it needs to know where to put your stuff. Google needs to know where to put your stuff and stuff like that. So what it does is it uses keywords, long tail key phrases, alternate text, backlinks, internal links, external links, and just the authority and how long people interact with your site, how long it takes them to leave your site after they go there. Do they go deeper into your site and look at more pages? All that stuff is going to determine and tell Google, hey, this site has this much authority. Every time somebody types vegan cupcakes and Google shows them that and they click it, not only do they click it, but they travel through that site and they have a good experience. Google can see that, y'all. They're taking analytics on everything we all do, and that's how they know your soul. Google knows your soul. And so you want to tell them things about your soul that's going to make you some money. Make sense? All right. I'm actually getting through this kind of fast. I got plenty of stuff to show you guys, though. So that's just in a nutshell what SEO is. All right. So how can you use SEO in your day-to-day life? Again, I just said it. You're a blogger. Why make a blog about something that no one is searching for? Do some research, learn about keywords and stuff, and then you're going to know exactly how to word your article to optimize how many people are going to see it and engage with it. That's what you're trying to do. So you're not trying to optimize the search engine. You're trying to optimize your material to work with the search engine. Make sense? You want to make videos that Facebook likes to show. You want to make articles that Google likes to feature. You know what I mean? And there's a step-by-step technique you can do that. It's not rocket science. There's no need to guess. That's what you can do. You know what I mean? So let me see what kind of comment we got up here. Cool, he said. How you doing, Scrap? All right. So yeah, we're talking about making money with SEO. Please share, comment, like all that stuff before you leave, because I know you business people are busy. But if I were you, I would hang around. All right. So we're talking about making money with SEO. So blogging, if you're blogging, let's say your title had keywords in it. The inside of your article has keywords in it. The pictures have keywords in it. Guess what? Google's like, oh, snap. This article is about this thing. Let me show it around a little bit more because it's not spam and it seems to really be genuinely about this thing, right? All right, web pages. If you want to bring authority to a web page, if you understand SEO, you can bring visitor after visitor to that web page who doesn't have to know you because you understood SEO. Landing pages, again, something you're selling, you need a landing page, SEO. Social media, SEO. Put some goddamn hashtags in your post, fam. Don't be lazy. Instagram will accept 30 hashtags. All right? Instagram will accept 30 hashtags. And a lot of y'all will just put one, if that. Don't do that. No one can find your video like that. Only your friends, and they're not going to show it to all your friends. Right? Okay. Who we got? Hey, I was hoping you was up here. How you doing, mama? I actually did this video because of you. All right. So hope you enjoy it. All right. So back to the SEO. So let's get around to how we're going to make this money. Okay. So first of all, let me show you a few things. Okay. SEO best practices. So first we're going to talk about niche. Best practices are this. Be as niche as possible, baby. What's up, Lloyd? What's up, Plex? Y'all check out Plex, man. Plex got a new video out. Plex got a whole album out called Fighting Words. Y'all can get it on soultrustrecords.com. You can check his page out and find out. He also has a the roll-up show and stuff like that, which we will be on soon. So check him out. Anyway, all right. So be as niche as possible. Let's talk about that. So let's say you have a website and the website, let's go back to the vegan cupcakes. I love vegan cupcakes. Let's talk about vegan cupcakes. You have a website that's dedicated to vegan dessert, right? You have a website. No, let's say you have a business. You're thinking about making a business, okay? And you're going to specialize in vegan dessert, right? So first of all, before you even make the website, you need to go on Google and start typing stuff and find out some keywords because you're about to set up a website. And if you could get those keywords to appear in the actual domain name of your website, guess what? Already that's SEO. I'm going to talk to you in a minute about how to find keywords in a second. You know what I mean? So now let's say, so it's like vegan dessert, vegan delights, that'll be the name of your website. Let's say it's vegan delights. All right. So, well, let's say you did keyword research and you found these terms, how to make vegan cupcakes. You can literally name your website domain that. And people are going to stumble on it because your very website is named after something that people are searching for. Does that make sense? So already you need to be thinking, do I want to sell something that no one wants, that no one's searching for? Or do I want to sell something that people are searching for? A lot of you guys are selling things that people want, but you don't know how to get in front of your audience because you don't understand SEO. So making yourself niche is already one way. That ain't got nothing to do with SEO. Just make yourself niche, meaning instead of trying to sell every vegan thing, you're just specializing in vegan dessert. Now that you know that you specialize in vegan dessert, now you can break your website up into parts. So vegan dessert, vegan cupcakes, vegan whipped cream, vegan whipped cream, vegan chocolate, vegan everything dessert. What are the health benefits of vegan this versus vegan that? What is the health benefits of carob powder, which is like a fake kind of chocolate versus actual chocolate? You know what I mean? Build on that. You're going to write an article about each one of those things. And just like that, SEO has been established because 9 times out of 10, you're going to use that word vegan dessert over and over in every article. You're going to say vegan cupcake in every article. And Google is like, this website must be about vegan cupcakes. It must be about vegan dessert. Not only that, these articles are long and interesting. Not interesting. The computer don't know if it's interesting. It pays attention to how people react when they land on the page. If they feeling it, they're going to stay. What's up, Warren? This is my man. This person right here is the most jeweler I've ever met in my life. Like, this is the most jeweler I've ever met in my life. Like, he is jewelry. Like, I love this dude. All right. Check him out. Anyway, he flex different. You know what I mean? So share this video, y'all. If y'all just landing up here, you know what I mean? Comment, say peace, all that stuff. Y'all know the deal. So it's National Black Business Month. August is National Black Business Month. And we're talking about making money with SEO. All right. So being niche and becoming an authority in that niche. Let me give you some examples. Let me pull up my screen here. So when I first started learning about SEO, The first person that I really took to was this white guy right here named the Lazy Ass Stoner. He's called the Lazy Ass Stoner because his whole mentality is like, look, I'm a lazy dude. I just want to sit at the crib and smoke weed and make money. How can I do that? How can I make every little thing I do make more money for me? How can I use the least amount of effort to make the most money? This dude right here is the bee's knees. I love him. I don't even know him. And I'm a whole brand ambassador for anything that he has to say, because if you guys really want to learn step by step without having to listen to a whole bunch of whatever, this is the man. And what's funny about him is like he's from Australia, like his teeth are yellow, he's very stoned at all times, but his videos are crazy on point. Why am I going into this? Because he's built himself up as an authority on these topics. So when I think about this stuff, there's a lot of people I've learned from, but I think about him. Right? I like this video that I'm making. I want you to think about me when you think about SEO. When you think about how to build up a business, especially a Black business, a small business, I want you to think about Novakane Omega, right? I don't want you to think about the other person, because eventually I'm going to sell a web course about this stuff. So you guys are getting it for free. But this is my point. For me to build up authority around this stuff, I have to do stuff around this topic. And the only way for the computer to even know that I have made a video about SEO is if I label the damn video with SEO stuff, right? When this video is over, it needs to say, make money with SEO in the description. It needs to say what I'm talking about, what I'm doing. Don't be lazy. All right. That is valuable real estate, that description box. You have to put stuff in there. You have to tell this dumbass computer what your video is about. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, so become an authority, be niche. If you know how to do a lot of stuff, I actually suffer from the fact that I know how to do a lot of stuff. And it's very hard for me sometimes, like you, Warren. Every time you post about jewelry. I wish I had that kind of resolve where every time I post, it was one of my things, because I probably would be rich from jewelry. You know what I mean? But I'm all over the place. But every time I focus on one thing, I get results. The one thing, that's what Tyler Perry said. How did you become a millionaire and a billionaire, Tyler Perry? I focused on one thing. And then I moved to the next thing, or I built on the one thing until it was the best thing. And then I moved on. That's how you do it. Okay. So best practices is to remain and be niche, find your niche and stay in that niche as tightly as you can. All right. Become the authority. The next thing you have to remember with SEO is to label everything. Don't think about it. Don't question it. Don't say, okay, should I label it? Yes. The computer don't know what it's about. When you're on Instagram, I wish I could show you guys this, but I can't. Not from here. So for one, if you have an Instagram account, turn it into a business account, even if you don't have a business. They don't care. They're not going to question you too much. Like, switch it over to a business account or a creator's account. What that will do is that will give you insights. The reason why I'm going into this is this. If you don't believe me that hashtagging and labeling things is what it is, when you go on Instagram, like I hashtag most of my stuff. I usually use at least 10 to 15 hashtags. I look on my insights the next day and it'll tell me 87% of the people who saw this post were not your followers. You know what that means? They found me because I hashtag my post, fam. Hashtag it. No one knows what it's about. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. Let me see who we got over here. We got some commentary. Let's go. What's up, Zach? This is a talented brother. Game that algorithm, consistency. Go, Nova. See, he knows what I'm talking about. So he says, I have that problem with this. This is my cousin brother. He has that problem as well. What, ranking or what? Like getting people to see your post? Probably what you meant. You know what I mean? But you have to be niche, or maybe being all over the place and knowing how to do stuff. That's probably what you mean, because he's a talented brother too. You know what I mean? But yeah, being niche and labeling your stuff in that niche. All right. Cool. So this is something that we all have a problem with, apparently. And y'all, let me tell y'all something about small business. Unfortunately, us as small business people, we have to wear 80, 100,000, I don't know how to count, 80,000 hats, right? Most of us have to wear 80,000 hats, whether we want to wear them or not. So if you learn SEO, you don't have to spend a million years doing stuff. You can make that one post count as 3 because you knew how to label it. All right. We grown. Most of us are in our 40s. We don't have time to waste. I want to spend time with my kids. You know what I mean? With my babies. Right. All right. So label everything. And that includes alternate text and titles and descriptions. Don't neglect that stuff. Don't be lazy. Building links, calls to action. Here's a call to action right here. Bang. Here we go. Comment, like, and share. Questions or comments? I'm entreating you to engage with me because I know that if you start typing stuff, Facebook sees that you're typing stuff. Facebook sees that you're clicking like. Facebook sees that you're sharing my post. A lot of times people don't not share because they don't want to share, because they don't not want to share. How do I word that? They don't not share because they don't like you. They just didn't remember to share. Like they're on there for a couple of seconds. They were cooking there. Y'all might be cooking or getting ready for something, and you just happen to scroll across my video. You don't mind sharing it, but you need somebody to remind you to share it. So stuff like that is what's going to build up search engine optimization. It builds authority. It builds a reputation that becomes a part of the algorithm that Facebook, Instagram, Google, and everyone else can see. That's the reason why you post once a week, once a day, whatever. You're consistent because Instagram is like, oh, okay, this person's not going to stop. It won't hurt me to show them a few more fans, to show a few more people their posts because this person is consistent. Okay. All right. I don't want to be all over the place. All right. So now let's get into a little bit of stuff you can actually do. Okay. So let me pull up my website here. First of all right. Let me pull up my website. All right. So this is our website, right, Cha. It's soultrustrecords.com. If you haven't gone over and interacted with it, please do. You know, I work on it all the time. There's all kind of mistakes and it's not all the way optimized. But just for the little bit of optimization, or everywhere I apply, put it like this, everywhere I apply optimization, I see results. Now, let me show you some receipts. Okay. First of all, let's look at this right here. Where is it? Okay. This is my blog. All right. Me and Fats write these blog articles. This is the health portion. Here's all my posts. All right. And here's the health section. The health section gets the most interaction from all the people out here. So I get a lot of visits from people who don't know us and they're not following the articles because they know us. The reason why I can show you for sure that I know that it's SEO that's bringing us all this traffic, web traffic. Okay. First of all, I'm jumping the gun. Let me show you how much traffic we get before I start bragging. Okay. So this is with me not even barely running the site. I haven't really been doing hardly nothing on the site in the last few months. I've done a little bit of stuff, but not too much. So it says in the past 7 days, we got 680 page visits. That's not bad. That means on average, we're pushing up on 100 visitors a day, right? That's not bad. And today is not over. So by the end of the day, it will be past 700. Okay. So we get visitors. These are people who don't know me, right? These are people from all over the world. They're all over the world. Let me see if I can show you. We don't have anybody live right now. Let me see something. So these people are from what? This is India. So the United States, the UK, more India. Here we got some Nigeria popping. Oh, more UK. Some more Nigeria. Oh, the Philippines. Hey, everybody. Hola. And I don't know how to say hello in Tagalog, but hello to my Filipinos. Oh, we got Finland over here, fam. You know what I mean? Australia. We've got Jamaica over here. I mean, we got everybody. So, okay, cool. So they're visiting these various articles. I would say at a frequency of about, so let's see. Let's look. So this says 16 hours and 39 minutes ago. Then it says 16 hours, 12 minutes, 16 hours, 1 minute. So every 15 minutes, every 20 minutes, every 10 minutes, we're getting some kind of visitors. Okay. So that's not bad at all. And when I'm on point, when I'm really working on the site, we get way more visitors than this. So I'm proud of it, but I didn't build it. It's not magic. You know what I'm saying? It's me. It's SEO, right? So if you saw my other video, you know that I wrote an article that ranks on the first page of Google. Let me demonstrate that right now. For those who didn't see the video, let me see. If you type non-hybrid foods, which you can see I've already typed, here's my article right here at the top out of 50 million results. Very proud of that. This is my article. Again, if you type, let's say, are carrots hybrid or bad for you or natural or man-made, this is my article complete with pictures out of 3,290,000 results. Okay. These are all my pictures. This is my thumbnail that I just finished upgrading. My thumbnail was ugly a minute ago. Just finished upgrading. So I'm beating out this website right here. This website is called livestrong.com. They are a very competitive health website. Their whole website is about health. My website is about health, indie music, and culture. So it's not, our website is half about hip hop. I don't have a whole health website. They churn out articles about health and I still outrank them. Do you see what I'm talking about, fam? Okay, let me go back to the page. Okay. Oopsie. Where are we? I don't even know where we are. How did I lose that? Okay, so anyway, I outranked I know where we are. Here we go. So I outranked these fellas like that. And it's not just that. It's a lot of articles that I've been able to write and outrank major websites. Okay. So it's not hard. All right. Let's go back. So back to this. So now I want to show you something. So here's our blog. All right. So this is analytics, and it's showing me kind of who's visiting every day, where they're visiting from. It tells me what pages they started on and how they were able to navigate through the site, like where they ended up, what they did while they were on there, and everything else. All right. So if you go to our news right here, let me show you. Comment, like, and share now. Don't leave without doing that. All right. Here we go. So we have all these different articles. So, I mean, hey, some of them hardly have any visitors. Look at this. Should humans drink cow's milk? It only has 39 views. I wrote this a whole year ago on August 23rd, a whole year ago. I wrote this one, though, just a month ago, and it already has 188 views, and it's gotten 1 view since I've been up here today. So it's the SEO. I didn't do a lot of SEO on this article when I wrote it, but this one, I did tons of SEO, and I already knew that it was going to rank. In a few months, this is going to be the top ranking article when you type in anything about pineapples, especially anything about pineapples and Dr. Sebi. I know for a fact that this is going to be the top ranking article on the entire internet. That's a good feeling, and I'm proud, baby. All right, so let's scroll down, though. Let me click on just my health articles so I can show you the first article I wrote that was ranking like that and where I realized that I was onto something, okay? And that's the first Dr. Sebi article I wrote, which is the non-hybrid article. So since 2016, which is a while, that's like almost it's almost 4 years. Since 2016, that is 4 years. Since August 19th of 2016, this has gotten 30,000 views. This article has gotten 30,000 views. The carrot article has gotten, I wrote that a whole year later in September of 2017, and it's gotten 20,000 views. All right. This article by Fats right here has 1,000 something views. It does all right. You know what I mean? This has 2,000 something views. This just has 600. This one has 21,000 views. Okay. So it's because I wrote them with search engine optimization completely in my mind, and I knew that I was going to be ranking. So imagine now that I'm actually selling something, which I am. If you click this article down here at the bottom, I have a whole electric smoothie book. I have a whole, oh, this is messed up. My screen's messed up. Anyway, I have a whole electric. I need to fix this because that's not supposed to be like that. Down here at the bottom, I had this electric smoothie book. People buy the book, y'all. I don't know these people. They be from Bangladesh, and they're buying my book. They don't know me. They buying Novakane Omega's book. Isn't that something? That is how I'm able to get people using SEO. All right. So I think I've proven myself enough that I know what I'm talking about. So let me keep going. And let me do my spiel too. So if you're just joining in, say peace, please like, comment, share, and all the good stuff. We're celebrating National Black Business Month by talking about how to make money using SEO, using search engine optimization, using satisfying edibles openly. All right. So that's what we're doing. Stop wasting time, stop wasting money, and learn you some business techniques. Okay. So let's get a little more into it. How were you able to make sure that article, Novakane, you said that your pineapple article is gonna rank. How do you know that? How do you know it, Nov? Let me show you how I know it. I showed y'all this in my last video. All right. Let's do it. First of all, let's talk about the broccoli article first, and I'm gonna show you how I was able to do it with the broccoli article. Okay, so here's the broccoli article. Is broccoli a man-made vegetable, or is it natural? Okay. Now let's give it a look. I really wish this wasn't up here like this. So ugly. All right. So look at these questions. Broccoli is most certainly a man-made food. Where does broccoli come from? Is broccoli somehow harmful because it is man-made? Is broccoli the result of genetic modification, engineering? Is broccoli a hybrid? Should we eat broccoli? Is it safe? Right? And then I just answered the questions. Y'all, I copied these questions right from Google's suggested questions that people ask about broccoli. So let me type this. Broccoli, let me see. Is broccoli man-made? All right. So here's is broccoli man-made? There's my article right there. Okay. So all I did, y'all, see these questions right here? See these? Let me make this bigger. That's what she said. See these questions? It says, which vegetables are man-made? Is broccoli grown or man-made? Is broccoli, it says, people also ask, is broccoli genetically modified? Didn't I have that question right in my article? Didn't I ask that exact question? Here it is. That is how I'm cheating the system. I just copied the questions right from here. Google told me what people want to know. If you keep scrolling down, y'all know about this. See this stuff down here? Is cauliflower man-made? Is banana man-made? Guess what would happen if I wrote an article with all the bells and whistles about is cauliflower man-made? I would rank. That's what would happen. Is carrot man-made? Is how I wrote this article. I wrote the broccoli article springing off the carrot article because I saw how well the carrot article was doing. Apparently, people want to know if all this different stuff is man-made and is it hybrid or not. All right. And since that's the case, while I got your attention, watch my commercial for my smoothie book. Hey. It's just $1, fam. All right. Anyway, that's my book. So check out my book, y'all. It's just $1. It's called Electric Smoothies. If you Google it, I think it'll come right up. So let me give you an example of how I was able to make money because I know about SEOs. All right. I did research before I named my book so that I could name it something that would stand out in the incredibly, incredibly competitive world of smoothies. See my article right here, ranking second. I typed electric smoothie out of 40 million results. Here's my article right here, ranking second. This is the article that leads to you purchasing my actual book. So do you see how important it is to understand SEO and how to rank something? All right. So let me spell it out so that it's not like all over the place. You have a product that you're trying to sell. You have vegan cupcakes. You go on Google and you type vegan cupcakes. When you type that, some stuff's going to come up on the side. More things about vegan cupcakes. Is it not? So I'm going to type vegan cupcakes. Let me bring my screen back up. Thank y'all, those of you who are still here and you're paying attention, because seriously, I'm not playing with you guys. This stuff is invaluable information. So I'm going to type vegan cupcakes. There we go. So when I type vegan cupcakes, it says people also ask, what are vegan cupcakes made of? Are vegan cupcakes healthier than regular? Do vegan cupcakes taste good? Do vegans eat cupcakes? If I was selling vegan cupcakes, guess what I would do? I would write an article about every damn question that they have right here. Or I would write one article that contained all these questions. Do you understand what's going on there? Do you see how actually easy that is to do? Okay. I would scroll down here and I would get more ideas from Google. I ain't pulled out no keyword planning tools. I ain't did nothing special. All I did was use Google Suggest. Google is the biggest search engine in the world. Guess what the second biggest one is? YouTube, which is just Google again, right? Probably Facebook is next. So these are things you use every day. Okay. So let me see what y'all are talking about. Y'all got some comments up here. Y'all got some commentary. All right. So sister, for what I do, would it be wise for me to go ahead and launch my website? I'm kind of skeptical because I don't know if I can supply the demand. I'm kicking ass on a consistent basis, just rocking out on FB and IG, but I do want to get the website up. I got to kick that fear. What you would need to do, brother, since your items are pretty much couture, meaning they only one of them exists. When you make something, that's the only one that there is. You make an organite pyramid, that's the only one like of its kind that exists in the world. Sell that one. Whoever gets it first, that's who got it. That way, the demand, you don't do custom orders. Like, don't have people say, hey, I want this ring in advance, and you haven't even made it yet. You're going to overwhelm yourself. What you need to do is, now the ring exists, take the pictures, put it up. First person to get it, they got it, and it's gone. And that way you won't overwhelm yourself. All you'll do is expand the amount of people who are able to see the thing. But if Facebook and Instagram, especially Facebook, which is a business platform, is working out for you, master that and then expand. You know what I mean? That will be my advice. But yeah, I understand because that's something that I have a dilemma with as well. Like selling my product because I make everything custom, because I make everything unique. How do I sell that? I don't. You just sell it to the one person, whoever gets it, and then you kind of market it that way. Like, get it before it's gone, because this is the only one of its kind on Earth. This is the only organite pyramid that looks like this on Earth. That way you can sell it for more too. All right. So let me see. Who else got some questions? Would this help me get more ears? Oh, yes. Yes. It will help you get more ears to your music. Now, music is tough to sell because everyone sells it. We all have music. All Negroes make music, don't we? We're all musicians, ain't we? So it would help you though. The thing is, it's better than not doing it. It's better than not using SEO. It's better than not labeling your stuff. Does that make sense? You're welcome, Warren. Does that make sense? Thank you for being here and paying attention. You know what I mean? Because I put a lot of effort into doing these videos for you guys because I really want to see everybody shine. Right now, COVID has been good to a lot of us. Some people have had a hard time. A lot of people say, oh, the small businesses are suffering. But COVID has helped small business from my perspective. You know what I mean? It just depends on what business you're in. But if you have any product that's digital, for sure, this can benefit you. So musicians, yeah, that's a digital product. But are people diving over themselves to hear your music? You have to be honest with yourself about that. No one knows you. No one knows me. So how are you going to make them stumble on your music? See, what we've been able to do with our website is this. Because we have different articles, like we have one article that does well called nine differences between a rapper and an MC. Underneath that article, because we get organic traffic there, we can sell our music there. So sometimes people will leave these articles on our website and travel the website and they find our music that way. But these techniques can certainly help you sell anything you're trying to sell, because instead of you trying to sell the thing, sell the experience. And if you can use SEO to brand yourself a certain way so that you're selling an experience. So back to my vegan cupcake example. If I had the vegan cupcakes and I wrote all those articles that I just finished talking to you about, I would become an authority in somebody's mind. Someone who really wanted to know about vegan cupcakes, and they kept coming across my articles every time they Googled anything about vegan desserts. Every time they did it, my website came up. After a while, that person's going to be like, who is this person? Like, who's writing these? Or they want to know more about me. I'm an authority. I sold the experience, not so much the cupcakes. So now that they look at me as an authority, if I say anything about, hey, oh, by the way, I have these cupcakes, they're gonna whip their wallets out and start shelling out money, because I've already convinced them that I'm good for it. This guy right here that I was talking to you about, the Jay Westman, the lazy ass stoner, I see him as an authority because everything he taught me was so actionable and useful for me that if he was to sell anything, I wouldn't hesitate to buy it. If I really was in the mood to buy something, I wouldn't hesitate to buy it. He's already showed me that he's about it, and that the stuff he gave me for free was off the chain. You feel what I'm saying? That's how it works. So we're getting into some business stuff, period. I like answering these kind of questions, but let me get back to this SEO. I don't want to hold you guys all day. So I'm already at 42 minutes. So I'm only going to go an hour today. All right. So what are some tools you can use to find SEO and good keywords? So that right there, that technique of using Google and whatever they suggest and writing articles or making post videos, whatever, around that thing, that's a no-brainer. All right. That works every single time. That's the reason why I know that pineapple article is going to rank, because I did everything you should do. Now, let me actually go in and look at the article and show you other things you need to do if you're going to call yourself really trying to rank something. And we're going to use these blog articles as kind of a template for what you should do. This is bothering me so bad, this stuff floating over my article like this. I hate it. Anyway, I'll go fix it after this. Okay. So look at this. Back to this broccoli article. Not only do I have a picture, right? Very important. I have a photograph here. But if you were to right click on it, how do I inspect the image? I don't want to take us from it. I put alternate text, like the text that you can't see. It also says, is broccoli a man-made vegetable? So what'll happen is, the reason why when I did that carrot article, my pictures actually came up. I'm glad I thought of this because this is important. This is actually important. Let me put man-made. Right? Okay, so remember I told you that these are my images, because Google not only has a search where you search for articles, there's image search, right? Isn't there an image search feature? This is my old thumbnail and this is my new one. They're both ranking. That old thumbnail doesn't even exist anymore. I don't even know how it's still there, but it is. They're both ranking. If somebody clicks this image, it'll take them to my article. Do you understand what I'm doing? So it's one of those things where labeling it is the reason why this is appearing here, because I used what they call alternate text, which is text metadata that's in the background of the picture that Google reads, and it knows, oh, this picture must be about carrots and are carrots man-made or not. All right. So not only does it know that it's about carrots, it knows exactly what about carrots. So if anybody types that, which I just did, I typed carrots man-made, this will pop up first, even in the image search. Okay. So in this article, all I did was make sure that I labeled the picture. Not rocket science. Okay. I also used keyword after keyword. I made sure that the keywords appeared in my article over and over and over. Where did I get the keywords? I got them from Google. Okay, hold on. All right, so boom. So are orange carrots real natural vegetables, or are they genetically modified, man-made? Dr. Sebi was on point, blah, 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 blah. Somewhere in here, I probably repeated the words carrots and natural together, carrots and man-made together. Over and over, I said that. Here we go again. Here's it. The modern day typical orange carrot is a man-made hybrid. There's the word man-made. There's the word hybrid. Over and over, I use the word man-made, hybrid, natural, stuff like that. That's how I rank the article. That's it. All right, let me show you some keyword tools because I'm totally running out of time. What you can do if you have a website, you have to put Google Analytics on your website, and you have to put Google Search Console. Google is dope because they have all these free tools that you can use that can totally just change your life. So this is called Google Search Console. What Google Search Console allows you to do a little bit better than Google Analytics, it allows you to actually see what keywords are doing things for you. So according to this, over the past 28 days, when someone typed, "Is broccoli man-made?" I have 7,805 impressions. Impressions are how many times Google showed my article around. It doesn't mean how many times people saw it. It's how many times people had potential to see it. Meaning impressions are you type whatever. Let me see. Let me give y'all a better example. Back to this. Okay, I typed, "Are carrots man-made?" These articles made impressions. See how it says 10 fruits, nuts, and vegetables? I didn't write this article, but this would count as an impression for this person's website today. Their article showed up on a page that someone searched, like as a search result. You know what I mean? That's the best way I can explain impressions. So I got almost 8,000. Where's my joint? I got almost 8,000 impressions from that broccoli article. Where is it? Okay. And then 93 clicks in the past 28 days. So not only did Google show my article around like almost 8,000 times, 93 clicks happened from it. See that? Broccoli man-made, same thing. I got 2,000 something joints. So this broccoli article is going hard. So what that tells me by having this analytics up and doing active analytic research, it's telling me what works and what doesn't work. So that way I won't waste my time writing articles about some shit that ain't even gonna work. That makes sense too, right? So I know that now see, look down here. This says, "Is cauliflower man-made?" I ain't even writing. Let me move this banner off of here. I don't even have no article about cauliflower being man-made, right? I'm still ranking. If somebody type, "Is cauliflower man-made?" I got 685 impressions in the past month of that. So all I have to do is write an article called, "Is cauliflower man-made?" Do you think that article will rank? Hell yeah, it's going to rank, because this is telling me that it's already ranking. Look at this. In the past 28 days, I got 60,000 total impressions, 2,000, like 2,500 clicks. That's not bad. And I could totally build that up way more than this. So I'm not bragging. I'm trying to show you that you can research this stuff yourself, and then you can go, "Oh, this is what's working for me, and this is what's not working." So you can use Google Search Console. You can use this jank called Ubersuggest. I really like Ubersuggest. There's this guy, speaking of authorities, another person I think of when I think about authorities on something is this man named Neil Patel. Every time, here's Neil Patel. He made his own whole keyword app, but he's an authority. Why did this pop up? He's an authority on stuff like what I'm talking about: SEO, building small businesses, stuff like that. He's a young, Indian dude. I like seeing him do his stuff, you know what I mean? Or whatever. So this is his own platform, and this is another tool you guys can use. I'm not going to teach you how to use it because I really am running out of time, but Ubersuggest will, again, you can, let's say, again, let me try it out. So let's type vegan cupcakes. Vegan cupcakes. Vegan cupcakes. So Ubersuggest, here's Neil Patel's picture. It's going to tell you, this isn't the overview. It's going to tell you like how many people Okay, so here's some websites that are ranking pretty high off these keywords, vegan cupcakes. It's going to tell you how many impressions this gets on a monthly, search volume, high search volume. So see, that would be kind of might be competitive. It says SEO difficulty 32. So there's a ranking system that it has. It says the average page that ranks in the top 10 has 8 backlinks and a domain score of 67. So what that would tell me is that that's not a lot of backlinks. That means I probably could rank really high if I started writing articles about vegan cupcakes, because even though a lot of people are searching for it, it's actually not that hard to rank for it. I can tell you so much more about how to read this. It's just that there's a lot of information, and I don't want to overwhelm you guys. Learn on your own how to use these tools, but they're telling you don't have to guess. That's my point. If you have a business selling literally anything, before you start getting out here and making ads and running ads, do some GD, which stands for goddamn, keyword research first, and see what's ranking, because sometimes it's just the way you word a thing. It's not. So I could sell a carrot book, but I know that are they man-made or are they hybrid or are they natural is going to make people really buy it. So I might could just tweak the words just a little and get way more like search volume. So this is one tool you can use. Another tool you can use that is totally free as well is Google Keyword Planner. So Google Keyword Planner is going to tell you how many people are searching for a thing versus how many people are competing for that thing, right? So let me explain something to you about business if you didn't there. Proposition Joe, The Wire. Buy for one, sell for two. That's a principle, right? Another principle is you want to have the thing on the block that don't nobody else got. Why do I want to sell what you got? You got crack, I got crack. But my crack makes you see unicorns. Your crack don't make you see unicorns. How do I let the people know that my crack make you see unicorns? And therefore, I'm going to get that niche buyer. You know what I mean? That's where SEO comes in. You know what I mean? So what Google Keyword Planner will do, let me pull this up first before I show it to you. Then I'm going to round it up because I am running out of time. If you're just joining in, say peace. Google Keyword Planner. We're talking about how to make money using SEO, how to get more people to your site, to your business, to your Facebook page, y'all. Don't just make this about websites, to your Facebook page. My friend Crumb, he doesn't have his own website. He's on our website, but he has 52,000 Facebook followers. He can run a total business from Facebook. He doesn't have to do anything. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to have a website, right? Okay. So let me see. Keyword, AdWord, Keyword Planner. Sometimes they act like they don't want you to find it or something. All right. Let me pull it up. If it takes too long, then I'm just going to say forget it, and I'm going to have you research it on your own. But basically, if you go to Google AdWords, there's this thing called Google Keyword Planner. You type in a keyword, and then it'll tell you, it'll say high, low, or medium. You want low. That means low competition, and it'll say this many people to this many people search for it on an average of a month. So if you can find keywords where people are searching, like 10,000 to 100,000 people are searching for that a month, but it's low competition, you're going to be able to write a good article that's going to rank because you don't have a lot of competition. So if you learn how to read analytics and learn how to look at analytics over time, you'll see, oh, okay, this is too competitive. Some stuff, like let's say yoga is too competitive, but yoga pants, everybody ain't talking about yoga pants. Certain yoga positions, lots of articles about that, but there's going to be way less articles about specific yoga positions as there are, like, compared to how many articles there are about yoga in general. So if you write an article called "What is Yoga?", not that many people are going to see your article unless your site is an authority yoga site. But if you do an article called "How does yoga heal back pain?", yoga for arthritis, or yoga for something, yoga for inflammation, or something like that, now you're going to become the authority on just that niche of yoga, or just hot yoga, or just tantric, which is sex yoga. Just tantric yoga. You will be an authority on that because you niched it down. You know who I think about, Warren Cobb, when I think about orgonite pyramids? You. Because all you do is post about that, right? You're the authority. So how to set yourself as the authority. That's the reason why I keep telling you to make your I don't know if you're still there, but really, I want to share you need to make your page public. You do, because so that people can actually stumble on your stuff. People who type in organite pyramid will find you. You know, you can follow hashtags on IG. You don't have to follow people. You can just follow hashtags. My Each Nine Teach Nine page, I don't follow people. I just follow hashtags. Hashtag, you know, truth in plain sight, hashtag this, hashtag that. So anytime somebody posts something about that stuff, it shows up in my feed along with the thing. So anybody who's following Organite or Organite Pyramids or Copper Jewelry or Copper Jeweler or anything like that, you'll show up in the search results, but not if your account is private. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say to you. So y'all, I'm about to have to round this thing up because I don't got no time to waste. After an hour, I got to go in here and finish making my money. So now let me try to sell y'all some stuff and promote y'all some stuff. First of all, we are offering free raised beds. I'm so proud of this. I have a friend named Brother Manifest. He's done this initiative called the Resiliency Gardens. He had big grants from the government last year and years before that, before COVID-19, to grow all this food and warehouses and do food research and put food into the communities of people who live in food deserts and blah, blah, blah. COVID-19 came, it destroyed what he was doing, but him being him, he just shifted gears. This is an SEO master, by the way. So he just shifted gears and he started doing a fundraiser where he's raised thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars to put free raised beds in people's yards. So what he's doing is putting a 6x4 wooden raised bed in your yard, filling it up with dirt for you and giving you some seeds or something to start the garden with. He's given us $2,000 and we're going to do free raised beds for you guys. So this picture right here, hold on. Y'all don't leave me. Please comment, like, and share my video, please. Comment, please. I appreciate everybody. Let me show you this right here. So this right here is in my backyard. We just put this up yesterday. This is what we will be putting in your area. So if you live in the 757 area, right, and it's not too far away, and you're a person who has space, you know, this is a 50-inch circle. So a little bit over 4 feet in diameter and filled up with gallons and gallons of dirt. So this is a huge bed right here, and you can put all kind of vegetables and stuff in it. I'm going to make a form that you guys can fill out so that we can prioritize who needs the beds the most. But for now, just hit me up in my inbox. If you're interested in the free raised beds, come to my inbox and say, yo, I want a free raised bed. And then I'll figure out if it's going to work for you or not. If you are a gardener, please don't hit me up. You can just do your own free raised bed. This is for people, this is to educate people about how to do this themselves. This is to spark in our communities, especially in the Black communities, where a lot of us live in food deserts, where you go any amount of miles in any direction and it ain't no good grocery store. All it is liquor stores and gun stores and churches. You qualify for this. Like, you know what I mean? If you have a yard, you're interested in learning more about gardening, but you don't have the resources to do this, we are going to come and put a free raised bed in your backyard or wherever. When the winter time comes in the fall, we're going to do, Soul Trust Records is going to do an initiative to bring, to do in-house stuff where we're going to give you a light. We're going to give you a light to hang, some pots, some soil and stuff like that, so you can grow things in the house. Okay, because the season is changing. And so now the raised beds, you're not going to be able to grow everything you be able to grow during the summer. You know what I mean? So that's it. Hit us up. Please get in my inbox about this and spread this around. All right. So let me see what else. Yeah. So sign up for that. The Resiliency Garden. What else? Hit us up. Oh yeah. Fats's book. So Fats's book, Offstage. Fats's Hip Hop book, Offstage, will be available in hardback. For those of you guys who have bought the book in ebook form, thank you. COVID-19 kind of made us have to make some adjustments. So now we finally have the hardback available. Fats's birthday is August 10th. Okay. Fats was born the day before supposedly hip hop was born. Hip hop was born 1973, August 11th, supposedly, officially. Fats was born August 10th, 1973. So that's a significant day for him. And his birthday present, he just wants everybody to buy the book. It'll be $19.99 and it'll be hardback. I put a lot of work into designing this book. Fats wrote the hell. Let me cuss. Fats wrote the shit out of this book. And I want you guys to support it. Even if you don't care about hip hop, please buy the book. Please, please, please. Okay. So we've been talking about how to make money using SEO. I appreciate anyone who had anything to say. To make sure I didn't miss any comments, or any questions. Get your own site, bro. Less pages, the better. Yeah, and two, Warren, you need your own site too, because you never know. What if Facebook decides, you know what? I don't like Warren Cobb. He's banned. What if Facebook decides to just crash? You don't know. You know, you want to have your own thing built up. Speaking of that, I'm glad I said that. Y'all, I do voiceovers. like a mug. That's what I do for a living. I actually make almost a full-time living doing voiceovers. If you guys need anything voiced over, hit me up. Go to my inbox and be like, baby, I need to talk to you because I have this thing and I want your voice for it, and I will do it for you. I love you. Can't think of anything else. Did I leave anything out? So let's end it with this. Takeaway. What do I want you to take away from this video if you don't take away anything else? First of all, stop wasting time. Don't waste your time. Get off of this platform wasting all of your black time. Please. You are a business person. Time is money. You could be spending time with your children. You could be spending time developing yourself, working out, whatever. We're not getting no younger. This stuff is very demanding and it can be very depressing and time consuming. Do not waste time. Don't ever waste your time. Always hashtag everything. Always label everything. Stop leaving money on the table. That's the second takeaway. Don't leave money on the table. Make sure that any opportunity you have to spread what you're doing around, you take that opportunity, okay? People liked your posts. That could have been an opportunity for you to put a little call to action in there to get them to your website, okay? We have Facebook stories, Instagram stories. We can easily invite people to our world. We can show them us making our jewelry. We can show them us making our song. We can do, you know what I mean? So don't leave money on the table. Always remember that person is a potential follower, liker, sharer, commenter, brand ambassador, buyer, whatever, okay? And these days, because of social media, likes and follows is also currency, potential currencies, not just money, all right? Lafayette, let me see what you got. Will you be keeping this up? I missed the whole thing. Well, baby, definitely rewind it. Oh, you the brother with the beautiful locks. Brother, I love your locks. Yes. And if you actually scroll, if you look up at my videos, I do videos like this all the time. I've done a video showing you how to do voiceovers from home. I've done a video showing you how to make money blogging, making passive income from home. I've done videos showing you how to boost Facebook video views. I've done videos about branding. And I really eventually plan on making a course about this stuff. Come in. So I'm still live, but I'm rounding it up. Can you give me about 5 minutes?
Oh, okay. I want to tell you something.
Yes.
Can you have some cookies?
Yes, you can have some cookies.
Is that right? Want some cookies?
All right. So that's my boo-boo too. I am so sweaty in here. This information makes me sweat. Thank you. Yeah, and you're a beautiful brother. I love your locks. You know what I'm saying? So thanks for your concern. But yeah, if you go back and scroll through my videos, I have a lot of videos about how to do all kinds of stuff. And I'm planning on making more of my videos more about business because that's really where my passion is at. You know what I mean? I want to see us succeed. All of the, Black Lives Matter, all that stuff is great. The cops is killing us. Awareness about that. All that stuff is fine. But all that stuff does is depress us. A lot of times we're not going to do anything to heal ourselves afterwards. So I'm trying to make this effort an effort that's going to actually heal us because we're financially illiterate. And there's been a spell put on us, especially as Black people, to kind of keep us away from money and to keep us having a mentality about money that is like a wards off money, like garlic on a vampire. You know what I mean? So we're trying to change that. Okay. So don't waste your time. Stop leaving money on the table. And finally, approach everything you do with an SEO mentality. Okay. Coordinates. How can people find me? How can people get in touch with me? How can people contact me? How can I engage? How can I spark engagement? How can I make this one thing I'm doing become a bigger thing? You know what I mean? How can I give it legs and let it spread? Okay. So that's it. I love you guys. I'll check you on the next go around. Probably this time next week, sometime this next week, I'll have another business video for you. I'll probably talk a little bit more about branding and stuff. I haven't done a new branding video in a year. So I'll do another one for you guys and we'll talk more about niche and how to approach different products and sell different products, giving like different situations that you might be in as a business person. Okay. Thank you. I love you. Peace.